Hey guys, I had a flickering light that needed to be repaired, so that's what we're going over in this video today. I've been needing to fix this flickering light for a while now. So for this you'll need a flathead screwdriver, an impact driver, a multifunction screwdriver, and a wire stripper with a pliers at the end of it, so it's like a multi-tool also. First you need to take off those screws in the faceplate, put that down, remove these Phillips screws that hold in the light switch. Outside though, I pulled off this wire nut and they're kind of loose. There's no corrosion, but I'm going to go ahead and get my lineman pliers in the other room, and I'll come back and twist these wires a little more there at the end and replace the wire nut. It's always good to check those connections. Sometimes they get corroded, and if that's the case you need to clean the corrosion off with some pliers or maybe some sandpaper or something. So once that's done, put the wire nut back on, and then we can unscrew these screws on the side of the switch with that multi-tool. You can use a flathead screwdriver, but it's easier if you have that square tip attachment. It's the smaller one for the light switch screws. My multi-tool has a little rust on it, so I had to pull out the tip with some pliers. So once I got that situated, it's easy to take off the screws. Of course, with the rust I probably could have used a flathead and made it quicker, but go ahead and take those wires out and get the new switch ready. You can look at the switch and make sure that the on, whenever you flip it up, there's a on labeled right under it, so make sure that switch is facing upright. Then these wires were connected kind of wrong before. Those hot wires with the two wires leading into the pigtail up on the top side, usually when there's two wires attached to each other like that, it's the hot. So you want to put that on the lower leg of the switch. Right now I'm cleaning off some of that insulation so there's a better contact behind those screws on the switch. So once you get that done, you can use those tip of those pliers and squeeze it back around that screw. Makes a better connection. Screw that down tight. The switch also has a little lip at that lower edge, so you can wrap that wire around there. Make sure that bottom part of the wire is right inside that lip, and that helps to keep it secure and helps whenever you're bending the wire around the screw also. So once that's done, push it back in the J-box. Sometimes you need to use pliers or a screwdriver to push on those wire nuts to help get all the wires back in there. Now get the screws nice and tight. You can leave them a little loose on this switch, and that way whenever you get the faceplate installed on the face, then you can adjust the back and forth, the side and side movement, if you needed to adjust how the switch looks when it's all finished. Sometimes the faceplate doesn't match up well, maybe it looks odd or it's off with the trim to the side of it, so you can, if you leave those inner screws a little loose, you can twist the switch side to side. But that's all it takes. So once the screws are back on the faceplate, just go ahead and go back out and flip the breaker on, then you can enjoy the new flicker free light. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.